Welcome everyone! Today we are doing an ultimate indie game tier ranking list from the perspective of a full-time game developer. Some would say pro game developer, some would say not pro game developer, but I do this full-time, and we are joined by Kyle, who is not a full-time game developer, but is an indie game enthusiast, and we're also streaming this on Twitch chat where they can share their opinions on these games. And we're going to rank them as a group, with my opinion being the most important. With my authority.
I will be overruled.
Okay, the first game on this list is Omori, and that is 100% goated. Okay, I was literally thinking about doing a video on my Instagram that is a collection of all my Omori merch, so people could see that I'm freaking crazy. And yeah, Omori is amazing. It's definitely in my top 5 games, so definitely goated. Goated. The next one is Stray. And I'm going to put Stray not for me because I tried to play it and within 10 minutes I wanted to throw up. I can't play a lot of 3D games because they make me really motion sick, and Stray is one of them times a million. Just the perspective of the cat climbing up everything, it was way too much for me. Also, Ricky Makes Games is saying, I'm playing Omori for the first time right now. That is very exciting. Who is my favorite Omori character? Aubrey. But Stray I'm putting not for me. Kyle, have you played it?
I've played Stray. Here's the thing. I'm also prone to motion sickness, not to your degree, but yeah. Stray I think was good. It was good. It wasn't like life-changing. The visuals were amazing. The story was decent. But all in all, I would say that it was well animated and the aesthetic was great.
Okay, so do you want to put it a ranking? You can put it on the map if you'd like.
If I had to give it a ranking, I would give it good.
Good, okay.
If I had to give it a ranking, I would say good. It's not better. It's not mid. It was good.
The next one is Henry Stickmin. I like Henry Stickmin. It's definitely a really fun game, but I wouldn't say that Henry Stickmin is super memorable for me. It's not a game that I think about when I think about my favorite games, but was it fun? Yes. So I'm going to put it in the category of better, but I did like it. I also know the person that made it, but I am giving an unbiased rating because I'm putting it in better. Do you know this game, Kyle?
Henry Stickmin?
Yeah.
No, I know of Henry Stickmin. I have not played it.
Oh, okay.
It's by Innersloth, right?
Yes, it's the same people who made Among Us. Not everyone who made Among Us, but the founders of Among Us are the ones who made Henry Stickmin. Or no, the founders of Innersloth. You know what I mean. Okay, the next one is Hades. And I think Hades should be in goated. The art, the voice acting, the story, Hades is amazing. And I've also met the developers of Hades, and they are very kind people. So, goated. Not for the people, but for the game being fantastic. And fun fact, the voice actress of, I don't know how to say, like Megara or Megara, was part of my theater group in college. So that was really fun. Hades, goated. What do you think, Kyle?
I would say really good. I think Hades was really good. The problem is I'm looking up ahead on the list, and I'm thinking I have to skew Hades down a rank. Not because I didn't like it, but just like when I think about what the goated tier is and how many games I know are also going to get up there, when I think about the pool of games that were goated, I would call Hades really good. Was Hades a fun game? Definitely. The problem with Hades is that I would say that a lot of the games that I would put in the goated tier, and maybe you can agree or disagree with me on this one, a lot of them are very narrative focused and like make you feel like you have been changed as a person after having played them. Not that you have to do that in a game, but that's I think what separates a goated game from a really good game in my opinion. Hades, great gameplay, not life-changing.
I really like it. I can see your argument for really good. So I'm just going to move it down because this is a collaborative effort, okay? Someone in chat says, Henry Stickmin is underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it's so good because of how funny it is. I agree. I really enjoyed Henry Stickmin. Hades still underrated being in goated tier is what Ricky Makes Games says. Doki Doki goated. Because Doki Doki literally changed the visual novel genre. Okay? would I be making my game Lily's World XD if Doki Doki Literature Club did not exist and then cause other really good games? I actually don't know. So for that, Doki Doki has to be goated. And yes, I have met the developer of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yuri is my favorite girl, and he gave me a Yuri keychain. How sweet! This entire video is also going to be me bragging about how I've met the developers of all these games. But Doki Doki, goated. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm gonna sound like a contrarian this entire time, but Doki Doki I would also push down specifically to really good. Kind of for the opposite reason of Hades, where I do think Doki Doki did revolutionize the visual novel genre. However, I don't think about when I think about games that like again, it was like wow, it was like a cool twist. I don't feel like I took anything from it aside from the twist. I don't even want to word it that way, right? Because really good, I want to say is like a high tier. I would just reserve goated for games that like really blew my mind in a way that I think was more than just a shock. And Doki Doki was definitely a shock. It definitely twisted things. And to people who like ARG elements, Doki Doki I think was an even better game to them than it was to me. However, I'm just going to respectfully say that I was really good. That said, you can leave.
Respectfully declining your opinion. The next one is Night in the Woods, also goated. Night in the Woods. If Night in the Woods did not exist, I don't know what type of games I would have made in like my first 2 years of game development. Night in the Woods was really formative to me as a game developer because a little backstory. Night in the Woods is about a girl, May, who drops out of college and returns to her hometown. And in college, I was going through health problems and I took a quarter off and also returned to my hometown. And I felt like Night in the Woods represented a lot of those feelings I had going through a similar thing. So Night in the Woods, storytelling amazing, art amazing, goated. Also really good soundtrack, goated. Kyle?
I would say goated or really good is fair for this one. Selmer's entire plot line was like a gut punch that I didn't expect. To anyone who hasn't played the game, I won't say what it is, but like it's moments like that that I think really made Night in the Woods so profound in a way that I didn't expect it was going to be.
I need to play Night in the Woods again. Someone in chat is saying that they've replayed it many times because I played it. Gosh, I actually don't remember. I think I played it with the Greg route, where you do more things with Greg, and I know that I'm missing out on scenes with the other characters because I did that. So I need to play it for those scenes that I missed out on. Inscryption goated this entire thing.
So that's thank you for understanding that Inscryption is goated. I had Inscryption in my head. Like if I had to rewrite this tier list, I would push both Doki Doki and Night in the Woods down to really good. Omori and Inscryption, I think, sit on this tier of their own, right? Where for different reasons, I would call them goated. I'm totally with you on Inscryption is absolutely goated. It's genre bending. It has an insane ARG element that's like, wow, it didn't even need that, but it had it anyway. It has these gut punch moments where you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that they were going to do that. And it does all of that while still telling the story that I think is still well constructed.
It's so
Inscryption
good.
goated.
And also, fun fact, Daniel Mullins, who's the creator of Inscryption, has Lily's World XD wishlisted. Okay, I just need to brag about that for 5 seconds because that makes me really happy. And Inscryption is amazing. I've actually played all of his other games. I've also played The Hex, and I've also played Pony Island. Already have Pony Island 2 in my wishlist. We'll probably buy it on launch. Inscryption is amazing. I want to have what Daniel Mullins is smoking. I agree. Whatever he's doing, I need to have that. He's just so good. There's going to be like 800 things in goated. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, the next one is Undertale. So I'm actually in the middle of playing Undertale right now, so I don't want to give an opinion. So I will let Kyle guide this one.
So here's why I was being conservative with my goateds. Goated. Undertale goated. If it's me, if I'm rewriting the tier list, just to have the Kyle descent record in the stream, on the log, in the YouTube video, Omori, Inscryption, Undertale goated. I think they are all goated, all for different reasons. Undertale is like, I think the flip side to why Omori is goated. Like, they're both goated for completely opposite reasons, but they tell their story in a very similar manner. Undertale goated. To all of my... What's up?
Someone in chat, if Undertale isn't goated, I'm literally leaving.
Yeah, that's a person. That's a person who had their life changed after listening to Hopes and Dreams.
Undertale
I'm
has a
telling you.
really good soundtrack, and actually there was a recent Undertale anniversary, and I know Toby Fox had this website where people could submit how Undertale changed their lives. I thought that was very sweet, oh, and wholesome, and I hope one day I can do that with my game. But yeah, I love that. Okay, the next one is West of Loathing. I'm gonna put West of Loathing because they're putting so many in goated as really good, close to goated. West of Loathing is like a slapstick Western comedy game. I love West of Loathing so much. It was like my comfort game. I remember I'm pretty sure I played West of Loathing when I was taking time off from school in my hometown, going back to that story. I was really lonely, and West of Loathing made me laugh in those dark times. So West of Loathing, really good, although I'm so tempted to put it in goated. I will not. The next one is Balatro. I think Balatro is really good.
Where are my gamblers at? Where are my gamblers at?
Game design in Balatro is amazing. It is so fun, like actual game design perfection. The only reason I do not put it in goated is if I am going to think back on the games that impacted me the most, I don't list Balatro. But was Balatro so fun to play? Yes. I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of goated and really good. Kyle, I will let you make the decision.
I am also gonna say really good, because here's the thing, like same reasons I said for like Hades. I mean, they're both roguelikes, which is kind of what makes this funny, right? Is that because they're both roguelikes, I think it's perfectly fitting. There was nothing like profound about Balatro, but damn is the game design just so good.
So good. Yeah. I love Balatro. Actually, it's so funny. I was at my friend's house, for my friend Carrie's house, and he has the Balatro card deck. Like the deck of cards. There's something particularly special about them. I think the art just looks like Balatro art, but I thought that was fun. Okay, the next one is Minecraft, and I'm sorry, but I have to put it to goated because Minecraft is just so influential, and I also feel like if Minecraft didn't exist, I'm not sure I would be a gamer or a game dev, because I actually got into Minecraft when I was in like early middle school. I would watch Minecraft YouTubers play Minecraft, and I was obsessed with that, and because of that, eventually I was like, I should play my own games. And then obviously I did play Minecraft and other games. So Minecraft, for like just the cultural inspiration, the zeitgeist of Minecraft, goated. It's so simple. And also like Minecraft art, like just the creativity of it is amazing. Minecraft is just a sandbox. Anything can happen on Minecraft. Goated. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm gonna just break everyone's brain here for a second. Minecraft is the original friend slop. Yeah, and for that reason, goated.
Well, but how is it friend slot? Because like, what about Minecraft Creative, where people build really nice things?
The way I used Minecraft was as friend slop.
Oh, okay. I love gambling.
You open a server with your friends, and it's the best time of your life.
If Minecraft didn't exist, my life would genuinely be so different. I agree. Emily, will we ever get a Minecraft stream someday? Probably. Eventually, yeah. Okay, the next one is Venba. I'm gonna put it in really good. Yeah, even though I'm putting too many in goated. I love Venba, by the way. For those who don't know, it is a South Indian cooking game. And so part of it is cooking minigames and part of it is narrative. I made a game called The Taste of the Past, which I would consider the Walmart version of Venba. Venba is so good. The developers, I also know them. They're amazing people. I cried when I played Venba. It's so touching. The story is moving. They're fantastic. Oh, I don't even know if I can put it. I guess I just have to put it. I don't even know. I'm like I'm talking myself in circles. It's so good. Kyle, have you played it? Has anyone in chat played it?
I have never played Venba, actually.
Emily, try not to know the developer of a game challenge if possible. Well,
it's
okay,
funnier
actually, I want to
go ahead.
Now that we're getting into this, I have actually met the developers of Stray, the developers of Henry Stickmin, Venba, not Balatro because he's secretive, not West of Loathing, Hades, yes, Omori, no, Doki Doki, yes, Night in the Woods. I've never met the person who made Night in the Woods, but they did briefly have this like a new studio, and I knew someone on the new studio, but not Night in the Woods itself, so I'm gonna X that. Inscryption, I saw Daniel Mullins at an award show, and I said, congratulations. Undertale, obviously not. I've not met Toby Fox. And Minecraft, I met people who work on Minecraft, but like I've never met Notch. Okay. Okay, the next one is Journey. I've actually never played Journey in its entirety. Fun fact, I played Journey at, like, someone who I used to date owned a Journey, and I played it at his house. But then we stopped dating. So then I never finished Journey. Have you ever finished
Journey's a one-sitting game too. Journey is the funniest part about you saying that is that Journey is a one-sitting type of game because of how the gameplay works. I love Journey. Journey was good. Journey was actually really good. I would not call it goated, but it was good. It was a profound experience.
Where would you put it in the list?
Either better or really good. I would not qualify it as goated though. It's definitely not goated.
Okay, the next one is Gris. Also, I know so many of these. I'm realizing I barely skipped any. Gris, I would put that as really good. I think the art is fantastic. The reason I don't put it in goated is that the gameplay has a lot to be desired. It's so beautiful, and the way it tells the story through colors is fantastic. But I wouldn't say Journey, or I wouldn't say Gris is fun. It's just goddamn gorgeous. So for that, really good.
It was kind of fun. I actually liked the Gris gameplay. It was simple, but it was fun.
Ricky says, I personally think that Journey goes in really good. It did send indie devs into a spiral of no dialogue plus visually stunning games for a bit though, lol. I guess, yeah, that's kind of what Gris did. No dialogue, visually stunning games. It was a pioneer. Okay, the next.
So if I can. Oh, sorry.
Go, Kyle.
If I can talk a little bit about Journey, just to elaborate on it, for anyone who hasn't played Journey, I think Artist Rodeo makes like a really good point about this, which is that like you can play through the whole thing not realizing it's co-op until you see your partner's name. I think one of the most profound things about Journey is that it's an entire game that's told without any language. This is a game that transcends language. You're with someone else the entire game, and you're communicating through just basically blips, right, that have no meaning. And the whole goal is to help each other through these environments that you pass through throughout the game. And you can help each other out. And the beauty of the game is that you can get further by helping each other out. So it's just this really surprisingly human experience you get from playing Journey, where again you're playing with a partner. And it's someone you'll never know, someone you're never gonna meet, and despite all of that, you help them and they help you. And again, there's just something so profound about this simple premise that I can't explain as well as just playing it sets it across. I also agree with really good.
Okay, the next one is OneShot, which I'm also gonna put in really good. I really like that game. You play as a cat, I guess, and you need to restore the sun. I actually played this one somewhat more recently. Like, I played it within the last year. Actually, within the last 6 months, I think. And I really, really enjoyed it, and the ending was really impactful. I'm gonna put it as really good. Definitely not goated, but really good. Okay, the next one is Spiritfarer, and I know, Kyle, you're going to disagree with me, but goated. I know you're going to disagree with me, because Kyle's actually not the biggest fan of Spiritfarer, but Spiritfarer touched my heart, okay? I love Spiritfarer. I don't care. I'm using the veto. I remember I played it with a programmer, my programmer friend, during the pandemic, and I was depressed during the pandemic, okay? It was a dark time for me. And I remember being depressed every moment of the day. But when my friend and I would play Spiritfarer at the end of the day, it was like the best time ever. I was so happy. My life was filled with darkness and despair, except for when I played Spiritfarer. And for that reason, Spiritfarer goated. It's just whimsical. It is delightful. The music, amazing. The art, amazing. Just everything, amazing. Goated. You can share your opinion now, Kyle.
Am I unmuted? Did you unmute me?
Well, I don't mute you at
She muted
all.
me, by the way. She muted me. I was unable to speak.
I don't mute you ever.
That said, Spiritfarer, I think, was a good game. My only criticisms of it, like, after the dust has settled, is that I think that certain spirits overstayed their welcome, and vice versa. Other spirits that I liked a lot kind of understayed their welcome. And I think you've even made like arguments in the past about how maybe that's the point.
Yeah.
I think though that ultimately, like, if your point destroys making a fun and rewarding experience, or at least an experience that feels rewarding, I disagree with the method. And that's my whole point.
Well,
I do think it was a good game, though. I liked it. I liked Spiritfarer. If you had to just ask me point blank, did I enjoy it? Yes.
Spiritfarer is a game you have to take care of dying spirits, and I think what Kyle is talking about right now is that some of the spirits are not nice, and you still have to be nice to them anyways. So, in a way, I mean, admittedly, there were times where I was frustrated at the spirits because I was like, "You're being annoying," but I think the point of it in the story is that even when people are not necessarily the best, they can still deserve kindness. I love Spiritfarer. Goated. Okay, the next one is Superhot. I'm going to put Superhot into really good. I think the concept of it is just genius. And okay, I should say I'm specifically going to say Superhot VR because I've actually never played Superhot, the PC version. Superhot VR is really, really, really fun. I feel like that game is just made for VR. Yes, really good, but this were a VR list and goated. I agree. Superhot VR is so fun. I know. It's such a good game. Okay, Among Us, I'm going to put in really good. Because Among Us did actually, okay, similar to Spiritfarer, the pandemic was a dark time for me. And playing Among Us with my friends brought me joy and laughs. So I'm putting Among Us in really good. Kyle, thoughts? And also, yes, I do know the people who made Among Us. Kyle?
I also think Among Us is really good, and I would like to reuse a word here that people are not going to like, but I'm going to use it, and I'm not apologizing for this. Friend slop, but I love friend slop. Friend slop is one of my favorite genres.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is HellTaker. HellTaker is a puzzle game. I feel like I liked it, but I wouldn't say it's like really good or goated. I would put it for me in the better category. I'm also, to be completely honest, not the biggest fan of puzzle games. But I liked it better. What do you think, Kyle?
Wait, for HellTaker?
Yeah, have you played it?
I've not played HellTakers. No, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm deferring to you.
Geez, Emily, how many game devs do you know? I do not know the people who made HellTaker or Superhot or OneShot. Aren't you making a puzzle game? My game, Lily's World XD, wishlist on Steam, has puzzle elements, but it's definitely not a puzzle game. Like, if you are playing my game for the puzzles, you will not have fun, probably. Okay, the next one is Firewatch. I'm going to put Firewatch as really good. Firewatch was also, I think, kind of a transformative game for me in my game development journey. My journey to realizing I wanted to be a game developer. HellTaker was really well made, but nothing like mega impactful long term. I liked it though. See, that's how I feel. But Firewatch, the story was really good. I think the only thing I'm like very still conflicted about, literally 10 years after I played Firewatch, is the ending. The ending, I don't want to give it away, but it was a little bit underwhelming, I guess. It set up the stakes for certain things to happen, and then the ending just kind of like didn't fulfill any of those stakes. But I really like it. It's gorgeous. The color palettes are amazing. And yeah, I don't know. I really like it. And actually a lot of the games that I've made have been inspired by Firewatch. So Firewatch, it's a game where you're a park ranger, but in the very beginning of the game, it actually has like a text beginning, as in I'm just going to kind of like set up the premise of Firewatch. You're a man and you have a wife, and I think she like develops a disease and she's going to die. And so you become a park ranger to escape your depression. And the beginning of the story is told through just text. There's no really gameplay to it, but it was still really powerful. And I feel like that has actually stayed with me. And so in some games I've made, I've actually also had a text-only beginning to set up the premise because I was inspired by Firewatch. Really good. Kyle, thoughts?
I didn't play Firewatch. I'm also going to defer to you on this one.
Okay. The next one, Slay the Princess, I'm going to put that in really good. Slay the Princess, the art is really interesting. The premise is so interesting. I realize I should probably give backgrounds to these games because some people here may not know what this game is. But you are here to slay the princess. And you go in and you can slay her. Or you cannot. That is the premise. The writing is really interesting. The voice acting is cool as well. Yeah, Slay the Princess, really good. And yes, I do know the developers of Slay the Princess. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is... Well, actually, Kyle, have you played through the entirety of Ori?
Not the entirety. I played through like half of it.
Do you want to put it on the list or no? Because I've only played through like the first hour of it.
I can skip it. I can skip
Okay,
it.
so
I'll say one thing about Ori, just to be disrespectful before we leave. I do think that Ori got a bit too complicated. I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias that introduce mechanics slowly and also just keep them relatively simple. Some people might like the complexity of Ori's system. I think it's a bit too complex, which is why I dropped it. But the aesthetics were good. I think the gameplay felt fluid. It's just I didn't like the amount of mechanics that got added.
Stardew Valley, I'm going to put it as really good. The music is nice. The art is nice. There's so much to do. The vibes are good. But I feel like I've started a lot of Stardew Valley builds, but I've never gotten super, super far in one of them. And I think the reason I have not is that it's definitely a Wikipedia game. Like, by that, I mean, like, you have the wiki next to you to figure out how to do things. And for that reason, I can't put it in GOATed. What do you think, Kyle?
Right there with you.
Yeah, right there with me. Okay.
Right there with you.
I know it's very controversial. Also, someone here says that they like Limbo. I think I've started Limbo. Limbo, I'm not going to lie, it's just not... not for me, I guess. I started it. I didn't finish it because I just felt like it was not for me. The next one is Stanley Parable. Really good. Absolutely hilarious. Also, I feel like a game that, like, changed my perspective on things. Like, anytime I am, like, want to be funny in a game, I'm like, Stanley Parable is the inspiration for my humor. I love Stanley Parable. But I've not played the Ultra Deluxe version, which I probably should. Kyle, thoughts?
I also love Stanley Parable.
Yeah,
I think
it's
you
so
recommended it to me, and you were like, "This game would be right up your alley," and you were so right. I loved Stanley Parable; it was so good, but also not goated. It was really good. It was not goated though.
The next one for me is Alto Collection. It is like a mobile game where you go through really beautiful landscapes. I'm just gonna keep it simple, put it at better. Okay, the next one is Hollow Knight. Kyle, you should do this one because I've actually never finished Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight, I'm not gonna lie, is just too hard for me.
Hollow Knight was really, really fun. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought. I had not played many Metroidvanias in my life, which is ironic because technically the first game I ever played was Metroid, and it was a remake of I think the first Metroid ever on the Game Boy, right? So it was a remake of the original Metroid on the Game Boy. Anyway, so I played Hollow Knight, not having played any Metroidvanias, and the presentation is great, the vibes are great, the gameplay is difficult, but it's difficult to a degree where once I got it, it just felt good, right? And sometimes overcoming a difficult enemy just felt great. I really liked Hollow Knight. I would not call it goated, but really good. I think it's deserved.
Okay. Also, good news, I'm looking down the list, and like down here, I'm not recognizing nearly as many games. So hopefully that will solve it. Okay, the next one is Papers, Please. Really good. Papers, Please is really, really good. It's a game where you are the border patrol of a country, and you have to decide whether or not to let people in. You have all these rules about who you should let in. But then there's also, a wife who has the papers to be let in, but her husband does not. Do you separate them? It has all of these like moral conundrums and a ton of different endings, and it's really fun, and I like Papers, Please. I would put it as really good. The next one is Cult of the Lamb. Also really good. Oh, I put the wrong one in. Oops. Wait, no. Cult of the Lamb. Really fun. I love the game loop of Cult of the Lamb. And I love the idea, like, starting your own cult. The art was great. The sound was great. The game loop was addicting. I had a ton of fun playing this. Really good. Kyle, thoughts?
Cult of the Lamb, I would say I would call it a better game. I would maybe put it one tier lower. My whole rationale was it was a fun game. Nothing profound about it. It was pretty easy to get the loop of the game. I thought it was a good game. I thought it was good, right?
I like Cult of
I
the
didn't
Lamb.
think it was profound, but I liked it.
Okay, the next one is Phasmophobia. I'm gonna put Phasmophobia as honestly just better. Like Phasmophobia, again, we're talking about friend swap. It was definitely a friend swap game to me, but it wasn't like super impactful. But I will say Phasmophobia is being made to a movie, and I 100% support that. But Phasmophobia is just better to me. What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, I would put it right up there with you. I actually like, out of all of the friend swap games, and thankfully you've picked up friend swap too. Out of all of the friend swap games, I would say Phasmophobia was arguably my least favorite. I'm a big friend swap enjoyer. Okay, like I wish Peak were on this list. Peak was really good.
The next one is Dredge. I have not played that, Kyle, so you can. Someone is mad that we put Stardew at really good. But okay, Kyle, Dredge.
Okay, Dredge better. I think Dredge had good vibes to it, right? Like I think Dredge, and I would have put Cult of the Lamb at better too, so that's kind of my rationale here. I think Dredge was good in terms of vibes. The gameplay was simple, but it felt kind of cool. It gets a little repetitive at a certain point, but I think the vibes kind of make up for anything that's not great about the game. It's cozy horror is like how it's described, which is a very confusing concept until you play it. Once you play it, you'll understand. That's the best I can say. Like, just play Dredge if you're interested in that idea at all. It's a cheap game, and it was pretty fun.
Okay, and because I haven't done this enough, we need to do a review of who I know and who I don't know, okay? Cult of the Lamb,
Oh
I
my
don't know one of the original people who made Cult of the Lamb, but I did meet one of like the developers that got added on when the game blew up, and he gave me a Cult of the Lamb sticker. I actually do know the developers of Dredge, not like super well, but we were watching an award show and we got paired up in the same table. So I know them from that. Okay, the next one is Lethal Company. I have not played, so Kyle, you gotta do this one.
Here it comes again, guys. It's always friend slop. It was all friend slop, always has been. Yes, I loved Lethal Company. Lethal Company was fun. I would also put it in the better tier. If I had to like rank within the better tier, I would say that Lethal Company was better than Phasmo. But there are certain friend slop games I like more than others, and I would put Peak above both of those. Like, I actually thought Peak was really good. Repo I would put right next to Lethal Company. I mean, it's basically the same game.
The next one is Melatonin, and yes, I do know the developer of this game. I'm gonna put it in better. The music, freaking amazing. The art, really, really great. But I feel like it was kind of like a short experience. Like, was it really fun? Yeah. But it's not, I wouldn't say like memorable. Like, I guess for me, it's like, I don't think I could put it on the same tier as Venba, which I am like low key considering moving to Goated. So because of that, I had to put it in better just because it wasn't as memorable, but it was still very enjoyable. Okay, the next one for me is Franbo, and not Franbo, sorry, Oxenfree, and I'm gonna put that one in better. I feel like Oxenfree is the type of game that I feel like I should love, but just found better. The next one is a short hike. I have not played that because it makes me motion sick, so I will let Kyle take over this one.
Sorry, Short Hike. Short Hike was I'm gonna put this one in good actually. I'm not even gonna go better on this one.
Oh, that's spicy.
It was a good game. I enjoyed my time. Well, here's the thing. I think we have to put this all into perspective and understand that we have not even put anything in mid. So when I say good, it's funny how that's reading like an insult now. No, it was a good game. It was good. It was good. I mean, like, again, nothing profound about it, but it was a good game. I liked it.
Wait, actually, okay, I'm gonna move Oxenfree to good as well now that I'm hearing your explanation.
Yeah, like, let's remember, nothing's even in mid yet, which goes to show that, like, these are just bangers. Is, like, all of this top area is just bangers.
Okay, some of these games down here, I, like, know of, and I've played a little bit, but I haven't played a lot.
Maybe I missed it. Did you
what?
skip Celeste and Deltarune?
Oh, I did. Oh, thank you for that. Also, I skipped Don't Starve Together. I think Don't Starve Together is really good. One thing that, oh no, not really good, sorry, better. One thing that pisses me off about Don't Starve Together is I've never made it past winter. That pisses me off, and I know that's probably my own incompetency, but I have tried so many times that I've never been able to do it, and for that, I put it at better, even though I know that's my own fault. And Deltarune I haven't played, so I can't comment. And then Celeste, I'm going to put that as really good. The best soundtrack, Celeste is the best soundtrack ever. Period, hands down, amazing. Lena Raine, amazing. The art, amazing. So good. The gameplay, amazing. But the reason I don't put it in GOATed, and again, this is also my own incompetency, is that I did have to play with cheats on. Because I cannot play that shit without cheats. But the gameplay was so good. Like, I think it was definitely my own fault for not being good and not the game's fault. I know Kyle has different thoughts. Kyle, share your story.
Well, no, I mean, I'm right there with you in, like, I really did not like Celeste, but it was totally a skill issue. Like, it was, mechanically, Celeste is an amazing game. I'm just not built like that. But here's the funny part, right, is that there was talk about Hollow Knight in the chat in the same regard. Like, I just happened to have the right skills to actually beat Hollow Knight. I did not have the skills to beat Celeste. So I hated Celeste, but that was a skill issue.
Wait,
that was honestly my bad.
Cheats, though.
Yeah, but it's just like one of those things where, like, if I'm playing with cheats, then, like, I can't explain it better than, like, Souls. People who play Souls games will understand. Sometimes getting beaten down is part of the experience and makes it feel more satisfying at the end. I just felt like turning on the cheats would take any weight out of it that would have made it fun anyway. Like, at that point, I might as well just watch gameplay, right?
My hot take is Deltarune is better currently, but I kind of expect really good to go to when it's all out. Ooh, that is spicy. And someone says Kyle has a Matt Pat and Wendigoon fusion voice.
I'm writing down all of these, by the way. I'm going to make the best of compilation. I've got Creepingston, I've got Bryce from one.
Who say your voice sounds like this person?
Matt Pat and Wendigoon. I know Matt Pat. I know Wendigoon by name.
I don't think that you sound like Matt Pat, but Matt Pat over enunciates and you do the same thing. I mean that as a compliment, though. I know over enunciates.
I have the inflection.
Clear.
You're saying I have the what's it called? You're saying I have the Matt Pat inflection, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Okay, I've played FNAF, but like not a lot, so I'm not gonna rate it. I'm not gonna rate games that I haven't really played that much. I'm only gonna rate games I've played all the way through, so just know that I am going to skip some of these. Okay, the next one for me is actually kind of down. When is it actually? Oh my god, it's actually... I haven't played a lot of these. Wait, Kyle, are any of these you've played?
Oh, let me look through. Sorry, can you scroll up? I think there was something up above that I didn't
okay, here.
Battle Block I played. Battle Block is good.
Oh, where is it?
It's right below We Happy Few.
Okay, that's not helping me. Like, what row?
Scroll up. Just scroll up.
No, I can't. Oh,
you gotta
here,
go all the way to the top.
Here.
Yeah.
I've played some of Battle Block Theater, but I've never finished it. So that's why I didn't pick up on it.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
Good?
It was just
okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me look. Okay, let me look through. Friday Night Funkin' was probably good. Not that I played it, but
I agree. It's probably good, but I actually haven't really played it that much. I should play it.
Keep scrolling down. You know what I meant to play, but I honestly don't even know if I would like it.
What?
Danganronpa. Hey, can anyone sign off in the chat? Like, has anyone played Danganronpa? Did you like it? Is it a good game? I've heard good things about it, but it seems like a game that you're either really gonna like or you're not gonna like.
Wait, I think I would love it because I played Your Turn to Die, which is also a similar game, and I loved Your Turn to Die. Although my friend did tell me that she personally likes Your Turn to Die more than Danganronpa, but I think I would definitely like Danganronpa.
Yeah, everyone is popping off in the chat. So just a little background by the way, in the chat. I've watched the first Danganronpa anime, so I know the premise. Like, I get the premise of how it works. I know it's a death game, but that said, I was just more curious about, like, the gameplay, because I watched it, but I didn't play it.
I need to play it. I know I'd love it. Cuphead? See, like, Cuphead, Cuphead is too hard.
I feel like I should try Cuphead, but to be honest with you, I think I'm going to have the same problem as Celeste.
I'm not going to lie. If you can't do Celeste, I don't think you could do Cuphead.
Well, here's the thing. I could do Hollow Knight, though.
Yeah, but Hollow Knight is less about the platform, because there's also combat involved. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go to the Cuphead tags, it's literally tagged as difficult. Versus, I'm not sure if Hollow Knight has the tag of difficult. You know what I mean?
Hollow Knight is inherently a Souls-like, though, and Souls-likes are, like, known for being difficult.
I don't know. You could try it, but
Yeah.
because you rage quit Celeste, I don't know.
Rage quit is dramatic too. Okay, I was just like,
No, you
I
didn't.
can't beat
You
it.
basically
I'm
were like, I
frustrated. I'm
cannot
done.
pick it up anymore. I cannot go back to it. It
Not
was a
rage
proper
quitting.
rage
That's just
quit.
saying like I acknowledge the skill issue and I'm not coming back. It's still in my
But you
library.
were
Is the
really
funniest
pissed
part.
off. Like, I remember when you quit, you were so unhappy. Okay. Um. Okay, some of these games I'm going to acknowledge, but I haven't finished. I've started Tunic, never finished it. Oh. Okay. The next one is Amanda the Adventurer, and yes, I know the person who made Amanda the Adventurer. I really love Amanda the Adventurer. I think I'm like in between really good and better. I think the reason I'm gonna put it in better is just because looking at the games in really good, like, do I really think that Amanda the Adventurer is better than Stanley Parable? No. But in the better category, I actually think it's my number one in the better category. Out of all the games in the better category, it's my favorite. So it's kind of like the last of really good or the beginning of better. It's a horror game, and it kind of plays on like making your childhood scary. It's really, really, really good. I have not played the sequels though. I've only played the first one. And the developer is really nice.
Oh wait, Fall Guys. How did I not notice Fall Guys?
Oh,
Fall Guys was fun.
Oh, here it is. Okay, where do you want to put it?
Fall Guys is good. It is good. It's good. It's not profound. It is it was a fun game though.
Okay. Let me looking down. Okay, yeah, now it's like, oh, I play Dave the Diver. I like Dave the Diver. I feel like Dave the Diver is better. It's fun for sure, but I'm not dying to continue play Dave the Diver. I'm not dying to continue playing that game. Okay, what other games?
I don't recognize any of the other games.
I
Here, but
recognize a lot of these games, but like for example, like I've never played The Witness, even though I definitely know what that game is. I've actually also never
Crow
finished
Country.
Sally Face. Yes, I need to play that. I feel like I'd like it.
I think you're gonna be fine. By the way, I know you were worried about motion sickness.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's like the type of 3D top down that like should not get you motion sick at all.
The
I
person
think
who
you'd be
made
fine.
Crow Country and I were supposed to give a talk together, and then it didn't happen.
Okay, I think that's it. I think I know some. Like I recognize a few of these, but have not played them at all.
Same.
Like my friend.
Wait,
Pedro,
wait, I forgot. Buckshot Roulette. I've definitely played that. I think I'm also gonna put Buckshot Roulette in better. It's because it's so short. It's really, really fun. Like, it's okay. If you like Inscryption, you will like Buckshot Roulette, and vice versa. But I feel like Inscryption is like Buckshot Roulette taken to that like nth degree of amazingness. Like, because Buckshot Roulette is such a small game, I feel like if Mike, the developer, like really, really went ham on Buckshot Roulette, it could have been Inscryption. But because it's so short, I'm putting it in better. And yes, I do know the creator of Buckshot Roulette. Not like personally, but like we're in the same Discord, and I invited them to the Discord. Buckshot Roulette peak. I really like Buckshot Roulette. I've never played Little Nightmares 1 and 2 just because I feel like the gameplay honestly is not one that I would like. Like, I think that the idea of it is really nice. I just don't like puzzle platformers, and I feel like it's kind of one. Okay, let's do one more look to see if did I miss any. Also, Kyle, you can look as well to see if you missed any.
I think I got them all. I think everything at this point is something that I recognize but just have not played at all.
I think me as well. Okay, that wraps up our tier list. This is our final ranking. We didn't put a single one in mid, bad, or trash. Wait, but I think the reason though that we didn't put any in mid, bad, or trash is that if I don't like a game, I will stop playing it. And
it was also pre-filtered.
Oh, true. It's pre-filtered. Like, I think whoever made this list is picking games that are usually rated positively and not games that are rated negatively. But also, like, for example, like Limbo, I played it and I kind of just felt like, not for me. But is Limbo a bad game? Definitely not. So, I think that's why we were very positive. Yeah, I'm happy with this list. thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.